Hey guys, it's Trevor L700, long overdue update. When I take you guys out to the garage, you're going to be a little bit surprised. The reason why I'm in my house right now on the porch is simply because I got stuff outside that you guys need to see too. Update on the treehouse, nothing much. Still rotten in pieces. I am pointing you away from the garage because, well, for one, I gotta open it. Two, my trailer in one of my update videos, that, ooh, you're gonna laugh. That is back here, right there, and right here is our mud pit. Going around backside. The go-kart is not sitting outside anymore. It's in the garage. You'll see why. Sorry for the wind noise. Here are the fenders to the Toro I was talking to you guys about. KNC Lawnmower Customs. I did sell that to Smokey or Spy. I don't know if he'll be doing an update on it, or what have you. Let me turn all this on. For one, new stereo. I'm gonna do something with that. Toolbox still there. Mess. Another light. I am pointing you guys up because I do not want you to see yet. I gotta turn this one on. Will it turn on? There it goes. Okay. Well, first things first, the go-kart. I don't know how many of you guys thought it will never run, but here it is. It finally runs. Thank Lordy God. And if it looks a little brown to you, that's because me and Smokey or Spy went mudding with it. It has a 7-horse Tecumseh on it, or 7.5. Snowblower, just with a regular go-kart clutch, centrifugal. With 35 chain, don't know, I think that's a 9.2 sprocket down there. Don't know how many teeth are on the clutch. Gas tank is from an old Briggs. I just got it randomly mounted there with some flat stock, bent it over, bolted down to the frame, and some ties. The exhaust is from the Toro. Sounds a lot better. The seat is from the Toro. Kill switch works. Throttle works, except it's a little frozen right now. I did put different wheels on the front bumper. And then, if you guys saw right there, what are the mowing decks to? Well, I got 2 mowing decks there. They're both shaft driven, and they are to this behemoth. The FMC Bollins 1973 or 1974, don't know. It has a 14-horse overhead valve. Hold on, let me get up under here. 14-horse underhead valve Tecumseh. Belt to shaft. Seems like there's a belt going off of the belt coming off the shaft, and then therefore that belt in turn runs to the shaft, coming all back here to the trans. Has 3 speeds in low and high. Parking brake. The engager for the deck, I forgot what it was called. Choke, amp meter does work. Nothing. Lights, horn with a little light right there. Ignition switch. I did put that stack on there. Original muffler. This thing was cream, like this color. And as you guys could tell, I did repaint this black and green. Here's the front. Black and green. I did put them headlights on it. Can see. I don't know if you guys can see that. This thing did not come with this plow, but we had an intern buy this plow from somebody else, and this, to me, I think it's to a bigger model Bollins than this. It is Bollins brand, so good enough. We did have to fabricate some mounts down there so it would fit to the frame, and then I had to fabricate another mount on this side to get to the hydraulics. I could read what size tires there are on the back, but I don't want to. Wheel weights each side, plus it came with chains, stock taillights. Here, I'll turn them on for you. Stock taillight. Something ain't working. Oh, is it? Yes, it is. It does have a spotlight in the back. Those are, I think, halogen lights on the front. Hydrostat. Not hydrostat. Sorry, my bad. Hydraulic pump. I'm sorry. It's a model different than Smokey Your Spies on his 122. I did lower the seat, as you guys could tell. These are springs off of Murray, and I did flatten out the C-pan back here so I could just lowered it, and I still got spring. I don't think it's a hydrostatic. That's all I know. And here are the numbers. If you guys want FMC Bollins, let me get that. 1453 model number, and serial number is 0500789. You guys can go ahead and look that up. I don't care. Still got the snowboard, but I am really glad that my mom's boyfriend bought this for $200. That's cheap. When I got it, it ran. I was like, oh yes. But then it didn't have a plow, which I built a homemade plow for the Toro that Smokey Your Spy has, and I like this one a lot better because it's made for it. It has spring and turn. It does turn and all that, so I am really happy with this. Jet ski's back in here again. I'd say it's... Hold on, let me check my phone real quick and see what day it is. Because remember, I'm not going to be uploading this for a while, but it is February 15th and it's 30-something degrees out. It's cold. I'm just going to keep doing long overdue updates. The decks, don't mind that. But the decks, there are 3 blades, belt to each blade, and then in the center, right here, it hooks up to the PTO. That's what it was. PTO, which is therefore it's shaft driven. And don't know what size that is. And the PTO is right here. And so if I wanted to, I can. It has 2 inverted on here for the deck and or a auger on the back, and then it has one in the front for a snowblower, which that is pretty cool. I like different attachments. Trying to think what else here. This go-kart does go, I would say 21, but that's because we still need to do a lot of carb work. The pink bike that you saw in the other videos did put this Weed Eater engine on it. Doesn't run. I'm not even gonna mess with it. Trying to think else here. I got 2 fans back there. I don't know if you guys remember that. For pretty much for the Bollins this summer in August or April. Forgot what date. I am going to be mud bogging with this. Man, that thing's huge. Like, here, let me prop up the camera. Let's see. Right there. And And look at how I would say I'm 5'11", and it comes without the exhaust. The hood, or the hood scoop, comes up to my waist area. And I mean, jeez, that's a huge freaking tractor. I'm like, oh yes. I am gonna start it up. I'm not gonna drive it today, simply because I really don't want to run this video long. I could just back it up and pull it forward. The reason why there's a chain on here is so that I don't snap a bolt on my hydraulics, and so it takes all the weight from the plow off the hydraulics. Smart thinking. These knob tires I got a long time ago, they're like Fearless Fronts on his Murray, I think. They're worn down, but I got those to be fitted on the Toro. Don't need them anymore. I'm gonna keep them around though. This is a fender off of a Murray that I told you guys about. What I'm gonna be doing with this is turning it into like a conveyor belt, something, I don't know. It plugs in, variable speeds, I don't care. In here, this cabinet is my paint cabinet, oils, and all that. Here's the oil for the bike. Update on that. Yeah. Well, I haven't heard much anything on the bike. My mom's boyfriend spent the night last night. He hasn't really done anything with it, which I really don't care, because I got the go-kart, which is pretty fun to me if you think about all the mud that's behind the garage. It's really fun. But I don't know, it's just the bike, I can care less right now, but I wish it could be done and I could have the go-kart and the bike, you know. If you're wondering what this pile of glass is here for, we took a blowtorch and just melted glass. But, not a lot. A lot of things changed since the last time I talked to you guys. I do have an acetylene torch. That is my mom's boyfriend's. He just brought it over here because we had to raise the muffler right here. I'm thinking you guys want to hear it start up. And yes, there's a chain on here because I think it just looks cool. Let me stick this in here. Power's on. Choke on. Throttle all the way up. Choke all the way up. Yeah. I've seen competitions with these that I'm pulling because they got, oh my god, massive amount of torque. Like, you guys have no idea. Well, some of you might if you have a Bowens laying around. And I mean the really old ones, not the new shitty ones. Come on. Right here, this little bolt thing is so that I can adjust it, whether I can lock the transmission, or I can just one-wheel it like most of them, so I don't have to take the transmission apart and weld up the differential, because that is a differential lock. Back of the trailer. They do work, and all, but I just don't know what to do with it yet. Pedal go-kart. I'm going to go around back and show you guys something. I know you guys already seen the mud hole and all that, but I'm going to get more in depth with that. TV. If it might look dirty and all that, you guys gotta be here. The lifted trailer you guys saw, yeah, My friend Smokey Your Spy got into it with a chainsaw, and yeah, mud up on the garage, even on my neighbor's garage. And this is thawing out, so. But anyway, we filled this hole with water. I would say it's a good 3-inch by 4-inch diameter hole. The depth of it is probably like a couple inches. And then just like a little muddy hill. We filled this all up with water. There is a giant water hole there after it rains. That metal contraption right there was the plow that I made for the Toro, just bolted together. And my scrap, this is all metal. If it looks like wood, it's not. It's just the shit. And then just scrap pile. And yeah. What Smokey Your Spy's doing over there? I think he's doing like a foraging thing and all that. You know. But yeah. A lot. You guys, I'm sorry guys. I've not been making any YouTube videos. I'm really sorry. Pyrotechnics 101, he had a go-kart with a 5-horse on it with, oh, what do you call it? No, I can't think of it anyway. But anyway, he sold that, or traded Smokey Your Spy a computer for it, and in turn Smokey Your Spy got it running real good. And so now me and him ride up and down the alleys, get in trouble with cops, left and right on these go-karts. Mine does go slower than his, even though his is a 5-horse, because I'm just running that one wheel, he's running both. Oh, it's a posi track. Losing my train of thought here. But like, I don't know. He has a bike with a 2-horse on it, a mountain bike frame. Something similar to that one. And that one tops out at 40, 45, he estimated. Because he did all the math to it. He might be 13, but his grandpa did the math to it. And his grandpa, I gotta give it to him, he's a math magician. Oh my gosh. But, I don't know. I still have a lot to do with this Bowlines right here. Gonna have to repaint it because that just does not work. I'm gonna repaint this all black, do KNC and stencil, might get new wheels for it. Up under the dash, I'm gonna put lights up in here, like LEDs or something, and just make it look nice. I'm gonna put neon under this, well, LEDs that you can buy like at AutoZone or something. And then, yeah, for the mud bogs, I'm going to try to make YouTube videos for that, but there's a trial run in June or July that I'm going to go to, and I'm going to run that with the governor first, and then the actual thing in August, the actual event, I'm going to run it without a governor. Now see, the way that we're going to do my governor is that we're going to run it with the governor, but we're going to tune it so that it goes faster and hits more RPMs. The trial run is just to see how it works out, because the Speed Bowl Park in Sterling, Illinois is just going to start doing this. Look it up at their website, speedbowlpark.com. Yeah, so I guess pretty much subscribe wherever the subscribe button is. I think it's down here now. And like, dislike, comment, don't comment, and I will be putting a link down below for Smokey Your Spy's channel. You can check him out. He just uploaded 2 new videos on his go-kart, and his 3 or 2 other tractors. His original 123, that is his grandpa's, and his 122 that I've been talking about. Pretty much thanks, and rate, subscribe.